All right, everyone. Well, welcome to tonight's presentation. I'm super excited to have you here. I hope that you are super excited too. Going to talk about how to create a walkaway residual income in 12 months or less with a revolutionary new business model that costs just 33 cents a day. Now, I know that that sounds like a pretty huge claim. Yeah, but I'm going to back it up. I'm going to show you that it's happening right now. I'm going to show you the exact model that we use. And I'm going to give you, show you how you can get everything that you need to make it all work absolutely free if you decide to get started with us. And so I want you to put your wallet away. I want you to definitely put your skepticism away because there really isn't anything to buy here tonight. All we're asking you to do is give us a chance, give us a listen, see if what we're doing is something that you would love to do too. And at the end, we're going to give you a chance to actually take a completely free tour with us. And so there won't be any pressure to buy anything. There won't be any pressure to do anything. If you love what you hear tonight and you want to partner with us, you'll be able to actually get a look from the inside absolutely free. So what is our mission here with the Job Free Revolution? Well, we believe that you can make more while working less, and so you should. We believe that work should be meaningful and purposeful. It should produce income in a way that gives you exponentially more time to spend with those that you love the most, doing the things that you love the most, and serving the people, communities, and causes that God puts into your heart at any moment. We don't believe that it's okay to, just live in this wake, work, eat, sleep, repeat existence here on earth without really ever leaving a trace that we're even here. We don't believe that we should be buying houses that we only sleep in and building families that we never see, putting our hopes and dreams on hold for some future date that really never ever happens. And it's not okay to trade nearly all of our time here on earth just for it to have a few extra pennies to pay the bill after the bills every single month. And so we totally believe that you are meant for more, to do more, to have more, to be more, and certainly to give more. But before we get started, I want you to kind of think about what brought you here. What lights your fire? Why are you really here? A lot of us, we get started in something like this because we want more income, but what is it outside of the income? If you had all the income you needed, if you had all the time you needed, if you had all the freedom you needed, what is it that you really desire? Why are you needing to build that future for yourself? And no matter what that is, I've been in all sorts of different, places in my life. I've been in places where we were a couple of weeks from foreclosure, and really all I needed, as a way to, to pay my bills. I've been in a place where I got let go from my job 3 weeks before Christmas, with a little baby to support, and another one on the way. And so just looking for a way to, replace my income and support my family. And, as I've been doing this for a couple decades now, why I do it, it changes all the time, but why right now are you here? And why is that important for you? And that's really, really important to know as you're looking to start anything new, because there are going to be challenges. There are going to be things that are different. There are going to have to be things that you do that are maybe outside of what you've done, with your life so far, and that's okay. I doing videos and stuff like this and presentations, this hasn't always been my thing. And there was a time in my life where this would actually be an absolute nightmare for me. But after a couple of decades of building businesses successfully, you gain the skills, you gain the tools, you gain the knowledge, you gain the confidence to have an entirely new skill set that actually, when you learn it, is super simple, and allows you to create income in a way that gives you time and freedom at the same time. And that's kind of what we're after, right? We're after what I call true wealth. And that's being able to produce income in a way that gives you all of the time and the freedom to, again, do the things that you love the most with who you love the most, and serving the people, communities, and causes that speak to your heart. So that is why we are here tonight. And so I just want to ask you a quick question. Would it be okay? Would it be okay if I showed you a done-for-you solution that even a newbie could step into right now, that was already creating over 5,000 brand new paychecks a week, that was right now producing at least two brand new six-figure earners every single week, that recently helped a homeless man go from homeless to making over $100,000 a month in less than 7 months. He actually did it in less than 6 months. and that had a total cost of just 33 cents per day. Would it be okay if I showed you that? Now, I want to give you that easier button, but if it's okay, just go ahead and type yes in the chat. I want to make sure that, I'm speaking to the right people, I'm in the right crowd, and because we all have things to do, and we want to spend our time in all sorts of different ways. If this is something that's not for you, that's okay. Let us know. But if I get some yeses here, I will definitely keep going. All right, so the yeses are piling in. Appreciate you guys. You are definitely my people, and I am excited to to show you what we've got here tonight. And so what I want to introduce you to is a company, is a business, is a membership called LiveGood. And what is LiveGood? Well, we're going to go over that over the course of this presentation. What I want to show you in this presentation is just kind of a real, raw, honest, 10 ways that this can help you escape your job in 12 months or less. And like I said at the beginning, this isn't something where we're going to show you something that's never been done, or things that, we hope that will happen, or, we're going to show you something that we think could happen if you did this. We are right now producing 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week. We're producing 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. So we definitely can help you do this in 12 months or less, because we've only been around for about 7 months, and we actually started producing 2 6-figure earners every single week way back in February. So we started in the middle of December, and by February, we were producing 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week. So if we can do this in like 3 or 4 months and continue that, over this period of 7 months, we can definitely help you do it in 12 months or less. So we've got a mission here at LiveGood, and I'm probably not going to play this video because it always kind of shuts things down. But our co-founder is Ben Glinsky. And the reason that Ben Glinsky wanted to come back and wanted to start LiveGood is that, he's been in this industry for decades. He's started companies, he's built companies. And what he saw in the industry was that, a lot of people got started in the industry and a lot of people were failing. And there were some similarities to why they were failing. And one of the glaring reasons why people were failing is that it was just too expensive to run a business, and even to recommend that business to, the people that you love, that, let alone strangers or anybody else. You were having to, for example, if you've been in this industry, that, it sometimes costs you, $80, $100, $150, $200 a month just to remain active in a business or on a product. So, Ben wanted to change the industry by giving people a real chance to be successful, by, giving them, high quality products at low prices and with super quality ingredients, stuff that, people actually want, stuff that people would feel good about, recommending to, anybody, even their friends and their family and their loved ones, because they knew that what they were recommending was super high quality, but also at the absolute best prices. And what he likes to say is, that this industry, what happens is that we charge way too much for products. And why do we do that? We do that in most cases so that, you could pay like 20 people, 20 levels deep. And what happens is you're paying, you're charging people $200 for a product that really costs about $8 to $12 to make. And so the analogy that he gives is, would you spend $67 for a cheeseburger just so your friend could make 20? And no, the world doesn't work like that. And why should this industry work like that? It shouldn't. And so over the course of this presentation, I'm going to show you how we've solved that and actually given people access to a business for 33 cents a day. And that 33 cents per day business is creating 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week and 2 6-figure earners every single week, like clockwork. And so I am not going to play that because we've already had some tech difficulties here. And I'm not going to play this one either. So thing number one, again, is, a company that has a mission, a company that has a reason to be in existence, outside of, just, creating income. And what LiveGood wants to do is they want to give, the people that this industry was created for a chance to be successful. by offering them something at low prices of super high quality is something that you could more simply build in a way that actually makes you feel good. So they want to give people the highest quality products at the lowest prices. And so what they've started is a membership model, and we'll talk about that as we go along. But thing number two that you need is done for you. Listen, today, all of the hard, techie, time-consuming, and expensive work can and should be done for you. This revelation is really back almost 20 years ago now, is what took me from broke and struggling and confused to making my first $101,000 in 12 months, the moment that I learned it. And so I learned it, when I got let go from my job 3 weeks before Christmas, about 20 years ago. I was paying attention to a guy named Darren Gaudry. Now, prior to Darren, I had gotten myself, we were floating between $30,000 and $50,000 in debt at any moment, mostly from all of the, these businesses that I tried to start and all of my failed, my failed business, starting. But what happened is I saw this guy, Darren. And what Darren was doing is he was building a business in a way where he actually had time and freedom. He was letting somebody else create all the products, do all of the hard, techie, time-consuming, expensive work. Somebody else was doing the website, somebody else was doing the product, somebody else was doing the customer service, somebody else was handling basically every single part of the business. And all he had to do was just a couple of things every single day, and we'll talk about that as we go. And I looked at what Darren was doing, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to run a business, not so that I would be trapped in this like a brand new job. I wanted to start a business so that I would have the time and the freedom to actually do the things that I wanted to do with my life. So I started following Darren, and within 12 months, I had made my first $101,000 online. And today, it's only gotten easier with technology, with automations, with what's available to you now. If you want to start a business the simple way and to be able to see results fast, right? Again, we're looking to help you see those results in 12 months or less. Done for you is absolutely critical. And so what we've discovered here is that not only does LiveGood do all of that hard, techie, time-consuming stuff for you, we created a team here that knows that when we win, you also win. And so we've gone out of our way. We've got people on this team, like myself and others who have, 5, 8, 10, 20 years of experience in this industry behind us to, help you to be more successful. Tony Robbins likes to explain it like you're compressing, 30 years into like a day or 30 years into 3 days. He likes to talk about books in that way. Like, if you read a book from an author, for example, it may have taken that author 20 or 30 years to learn all that stuff. You can read that book in 1 or 2 days, and now you've compressed basically 30 years of time into 2 days. And that's what we want to help you do even further. LiveGood gives you all the things that you need, but we wanted to take it a step more and use all of the experience in this group. We've got people in this group with just huge hearts that want people to succeed. And so we've developed, done for you funnels that you can use, done for you pages, done for you presentations, just like this. You will never have to do a presentation like this. They're all done for you. They'll have pages. Somebody probably sent you to a page that was built, not by them, right? So all they had to do was basically send a link to you, and their job is done. We have training on how to actually get people to presentations like this, or get people to these amazing websites that we have built for you. That training is already built in from people who have been doing this for sometimes decades. So you'll have exactly what you need. You'll know exactly what to do. We've got, copy and paste things that are available to you as well. For example, you may have gotten an email that somebody sent you that they didn't have to write. They just copied and pasted it. And I'll show you how amazing that can make your life here in a second. But again, we've got, emails and ads and copy and all this stuff that's done for you. So you don't have to worry about all that hard, techie, time-consuming, expensive stuff that's maybe slowed you down in the past. And we've got access to groups and chat groups 24/7 that you can access at any time to get help, to get inspiration, to just hang out with cool people who are doing things with their life the way that you want to do them. Because listen, an entrepreneur can be a lonely journey a lot of times, because most of the people that you know probably aren't entrepreneurs. Some of the people that you know may not even support you being an entrepreneur. And so it helps to have people in your corner that are doing what you do, that have been where you've been at, to help you not just get through it, but help you get past it and to hit success that much more quickly. So here's what can happen when you've got all of this done for you stuff that, again, you can just copy, paste, and send sometimes. Trisha is a member of our community, and here's a message that she sent to us in one of those 24/7 chats. But she said she had just got back from a cross-country road trip from Indiana to Arizona to visit all of her kids and grandkids right after hitting a certain rank in our company. It was an incredible time, and her LiveGood business kept on growing while she was away. Her checks kept coming in every single week, and she came back actually to a bigger business than what she left. It's great to have freedom to step away and not even skip a beat. It's a blessing to have a growing residual business with such a supportive team and community to actually give us the freedom to enjoy the things that we want in life. So that's what you can do when you have what I call a freedom business. You can step away. I'm going to talk about the income side of this business in a little bit, and all this stuff that Trisha's saying will make sense. But here's what she also said. While she was on that trip, she had just gotten back. She didn't have time to, do any marketing. She didn't have time to come up with emails or what to write or what to say or what to send. She got home just as quickly as she got home. We had a meeting just like this. There was, already an email, what we call swipe copy, already ready for her in that chat. She copied it, she pasted it, and she sent it. And she grew her business that night with all on resources that were given to her. She didn't have time to do anything. She copied, she pasted, she sent. She grew her business all on the efforts basically of somebody else. Now, can you copy, can you paste, and can you send? Well, most people can do all of that stuff. And if you can do that, sometimes this business is just as easy as that. So thing number 3 that you need is right now income. Now we have when you get started here, whoever you get started with will get a $25 bonus right away. That's paid every single Thursday without ever skipping a beat. But the cool thing is that not only do we get paid a $25 bonus whenever we sign up a partner in our business, that bonus actually goes down 10 levels deep. Now, as we go through this presentation, I'm going to talk about leveraged income. And if you're only creating income when you trade time, you can never be free. It doesn't really matter how much income you make. If you had $1 million in the bank, but you worked 80 hours a week, what would it really matter? Maybe it gives you a little bit of security for, yourself and your family knowing it's there. But do you really have the life that you want, right? So what I'm going to talk about is how to create leveraged income, to be able to create income, like Trisha stepped away and her income not only kept coming, it actually grew. I recently got back from a vacation. My wife and I went away for a week. I didn't do anything for my business. I didn't think about my business. I wasn't doing anything, but I came back to a business again, just like Trisha. It wasn't just stable. It didn't just keep paying me, right? But it actually grew. My income grew and my team grew while I was gone, because we are building a business based on leverage, based on other people. At any moment, I have thousands of people contributing to my business, whether I work or not. And that's what I want to show you. But one of those ways is this $25 bonus, right? That you get the entire thing for anybody that you bring in as a direct partner, but you also get paid 10 levels deep. That means there are 10 people, and 10 levels of people at any moment contributing, part of that $25 to you, which is amazing. So again, we have weekly fast starts on that $25 that go 10 levels deep. And so when you get started, again, this isn't a presentation. This is real. We're going to share with you everything. If you wanted to partner with us, it would be $49, tonight, and $9.95 a month going forward. So a business that $40 is a one time ever to be able to have all of your websites done, your customer service done, your sales copy done, your videos done, all the stuff, $40 one time. Would you spend $40 one time to basically have all of the hard, techy, time consuming, expensive stuff in your business done for you? And then the membership that I'll get into in a second only costs you 33 cents a day to remain active. And so the weekly fast start bonuses pay you 10 levels deep. And as you go down, through our company and you hit different ranks, you're going to earn through all of those levels. Now, the question that I usually get at this point is like, okay, Nick, I understand that you get paid down all these levels of people, but I see that you've got to hit ranks. And does anybody actually do that? Well, yes. We have over 6,000 brand new people every single week hitting brand new ranks in this company. So we have, at least 5,000 bronze, and we have at least about 600 silvers, and we have at least 120 gold, and at least a dozen or two platinums, and again at least two brand new six-figure earners every single week. So yes, absolutely, thousands of people every single week, brand new people, are hitting those ranks in order to earn all of this income that basically goes, unlimited levels deep. And I'll show you that here in a second. So the first thing is that right now income, right? It's that $25. And again, if you're confused by this, don't be. The only reason I want to go through this is to explain to you what you need to be successful. After 20 years of building businesses, there are things that I know that you need to be successful, to be able to create a business in 12 months or less that could actually, pay you, real walk away from your job type income and actually build generational wealth for you. So again, that $25 is just to illustrate that you get right now income, and it actually goes 10 levels deep. So you've got people all the time contributing, to your income, even when you're not working. But even better is thing number 4, which is exponential income. Now, what is exponential income, right? This is how you get paid whether you get out of bed or not. Exponential income is income that doesn't just continue to come in. Like a lot of people like to say, well, I've got residual income. Residual income just means that you've got, an income that comes in month after month after month after month after month. But the problem with the residual income is it's based only on you. So what happens if something happens to you? What happens if you, like Trish and I, if you go on vacation? Well, your business stops too. But exponential income, you can go away for a week or 2 weeks or a month or however many months once you've got it set up, and your income can not only continue, but it can grow in your absence. That's exponential income. And this is the kind of income that originally, when I first started to discover it, it took me from $0 to $60,000 in 60 days. Not because, I was some kind of superstar. It's because I went out and started to build a business, and I started to actually, people started to build that business with me. The cool thing about exponential income is that you're always building income with other people. So at any moment, you could have dozens, hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. I'll show you that here in a second, contributing to your income at any moment. And I discovered the first time I discovered that, I went from $0 to $60,000 in 60 days, not just on my effort. It's because I had a team of people who were also contributing to my income. Now here at LiveGood, I have thousands of people who contribute to my income every second of every day in every time zone on every continent, whether I'm working or not. So what seems, a smarter way to create income, or a better way to create income? Do you want it to only be based on what you do, or would it be cool to have dozens, hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands? And as we build forward, I'll show you even millions of people at any moment contributing to your income. I think the answer is pretty easy. But just to illustrate it further, it's kind of like a wealthy versus a poor mindset, in terms of building wealth. A poor mindset would be, I clock in, I clock out, I only get paid for trading time. So I'm trading time for dollars, trading time for dollars, trading time for dollars. So I always have to show up in order to get paid. So how can you produce time, and how can you produce freedom if you've always got to show up? You can't. What the wealthy know, and what they've always known, really, that's why wealthy people tend to start businesses, because they know that when they start a business, it doesn't matter if it's a brick and mortar business, it doesn't matter if it's a corporation, it doesn't matter if it's an online business like this. You can create time and money simultaneously because you're leveraging team, you're leveraging employees, you're leveraging assets, right? Like here at LiveGood, we are leveraging teams in order to build, a business that is not just based on us, right? It's based on, again, dozens, hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people. We leverage assets like these online assets, like these presentations, like these videos, like the swipe copy and the done for you stuff. We leverage that to be able to, use resources that were created for us. So instead of, for example, I stress once, I tried to do my own thing, right? I wanted to do all of my own products. I wanted to, handle all the customer service. I wanted to do the merchant account and all that sort of stuff. I locked myself in my office for 4 full months. I almost literally came out to just eat and sleep. So I locked myself away for 4 full months in order to create, all of the websites, all of the products, all of the merchant stuff, make sure I had customer service in place. 1,000 things go into building any business. As simple as a business looks, there are 1,000 things that you don't see in the background that have to be done pretty much on a daily basis, or the business crumbles. And so, do you want to have to spend months and months and months locked away to build a business? Or do you want to step into a multi-million-dollar business from day one? Now, LiveGood produces, I think we're producing over $10 million in business every single month now and growing. And so would you rather step into a business that's already proven, that has something that people want? Because we have as many as 7,000 people getting started on a daily basis. So it's already something that people want. It's already something that's profitable, right? You know that all you've got to do is step in, take the steps given to you, and use the resources that are given to you to build a business. It's so much easier to do it that way. And as somebody who's tried to do it the other way, I highly, highly, highly recommend just using the assets that are here for you to use. So we leverage teams, we leverage assets. And so again, right now I'm getting paid 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from people on every continent in every time zone, whether I choose to work or not, because I have thousands of people all over the world on my team right now who, when they, put in effort into their business, it grows their business, it grows my business, it helps their teams grow their business. Again, when you are creating wealth with teams and producing exponential income, you are producing income with people instead of just for somebody else. So for example, when you go to a job, you're producing what most of the wealth that you create, you're producing for somebody else. They give you enough to keep you sticking around. They basically buy your time from you. You're selling your time to somebody else, but all of the wealth you're creating is for somebody else. You're not working with them. When you build wealth the exponential way, you're building wealth with a team of people who actually care about your results, because again, as you build, I build, we build, everybody builds together. And soon I'm going to be getting paid. I told you there are different levels of ranks in this company. Very soon I'm going to be getting paid on the efforts of, actually it says nearly there, we're over 600,000 people. Now imagine getting paid on the efforts of 600,000 people. Do you think you could take a day off or 2 or even a month if you wanted to? Absolutely. That's exponential income. And that's what gives you time and freedom. So if you look at this slide here on the left-hand side, what happens is we have all of these people coming into our business. And if you see on the right-hand side, what we have is what we call a matrix, right? And this is how we team build. So at any moment, there are people coming into the business, and whether you brought them in or not, sometimes they fall beneath you. You can see all of these, these little red guys falling underneath that green person there. That's people, whether they brought them in or not, they are going to get on those people. Those people start building their business, and those people start. That's how you can grow exponential income. And so we've got that matrix is what's called a 2x15. I won't really get into what that means. But again, as you go through the ranks, you earn more and more and more and more income. And so just on the matrix, I'm going to talk about a much more exciting income here in a second. But as you grow through the ranks, you can actually earn up to $16,000, over $16,000 a month, just as that matrix fills. And again, it doesn't have to be people that you brought in. And matter of fact, you can actually earn here, and I don't talk about this a ton, but you can actually earn here up to $2,000 a month without ever bringing in a single customer, without ever bringing in a single partner into this business. And, when we first launched LiveGood, we got a whole lot of flack for saying that because, people in the industry they couldn't understand how is that even possible. And they just thought it wasn't true. But now that we have people actually getting close to that $2,000 a month, even though they didn't build their business at all, 0 customers, 0 partners, and earning over $1,000, approaching $2,000 a month, that's what's happening here. Where I've got people on my own team who earn several $100s a month who've never even started growing their business yet, right? They're still kind of thinking about it, right? They don't have any customers, they don't have any partners yet, because we have this matrix here. And I'll see if I can go back here, because people are falling into these matrices, whether you build or not. Incomes are growing even in the absence of your work. Now, what I'm looking for and what we are looking for as a team here are people who actually want to go to work. Because what happens here, if everybody is contributing to this matrix that you're seeing here, it grows exponentially faster, right? So if one person's doing all the work, it would take forever. But if everybody comes in and they decide to actually, get the skills, which will give you to build a real business, this thing grows super, 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 super quickly. And that's why over 600,000 people have come into this company in just 7 months, because everybody is contributing and building to their business. So we have these ranks for just in the matrix alone, and I'm gonna introduce you to a much more exciting type of income here in a second. But just the matrix alone can pay you over $16,000. Now, again, I talked about this a little bit. Thing number 4 for that exponential income, right? You've got to have actually people hitting company ranks. And are people actually doing it? Yes, I told you over 5,000 new bronze per week, over 600 new silver, over 150 new gold, and about 20 new platinums, anywhere from a dozen to over 20 new platinums a month. And people are actually hitting what we call diamond in our company, which means that they are averaging over $10,000 a month, and we are averaging 2 brand new diamonds every single week since February. 2 brand new diamonds every single week since February. That means that on a business that costs just 33 cents a day, we have 2 brand new people every single week creating a brand new six-figure income. That's in addition to the other 6,000, paychecks that we're creating every single week. So absolutely, this business model is working bigger and faster than anything that I've seen in the 20 years that I've been doing this stuff. And so, again, I told you get paid 10 levels deep, but you also get what we call matching bonuses. Now, the matching bonuses are where it really gets exciting. Imagine if you were building a team of people who, as you work together, you were getting as much as a 50% match on everything that they did. A 50% match on their matrix, right? If they had a matrix that was making 2,000, you'd be making 1,000. In this example here, if you were, for example, if you go left to right over here, if you had somebody who is making $1,000 a month, you'd get 500. If somebody was making 500 in their matrix, you'd get 250. If somebody you brought in was making 100, you'd get 50, or 200, you'd get 100. Imagine getting those matching bonuses generations of people deep, not levels. This is a little bit more challenging to understand, so I'm not going to go into it. If you haven't taken the free tour yet, I urge you to take the free tour and go into your back office, click on Pay Plan, and there's an amazing video that will show you this in detail. But I just want to keep it simple here. Imagine getting paid up to 50% of the business of every person that you partnered with. Again, if they were doing 5,000, you get 2,500. If they were doing 10,000, you got 5,000. If they were doing 1,000, you got 500. That is a matching bonus, and you get that for generations of people. That means there could be dozens, hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people at any moment contributing to your income. And I want to show you what this means. This is a check from, this one's actually from April, but from a member of our community who, on their own efforts, I want to really drive home the importance of of being able to earn income on multiple people and earn exponential income. I want to drive this home. On his own efforts, he made $1,000 and $1,082.75, which is great. To earn $1,000 a month in a business is fantastic. But look what the matching can do. When you are matching, for generations of people, whether you brought them in or not, you're getting matches on their income. His matching income was over $24,000, $24,545.81. So on his own efforts, just on what he did by himself, he made $1,000. But because of exponential income, because he was matching the income of thousands of people, over $24,000 as a bonus. Now, what would you rather make? The $1,000 is kind of like, you have a job, you get paid on your efforts. The $24,000 is that exponential income. That's when you are building leveraged income. You're getting paid on, dozens, hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people. Of course, you would want that matching exponential income, right? And so, as we keep going here, I think it froze in a little bit. All right. So thing number 5 that you need. So if we're building teams of, again, dozens, hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, in order to continue to, get an income on them, you've got to have retention, right? And what do you need for retention? You need products people want, and you need something that they're already buying, but you need products people want. We have, again, it says over 5,000 on the slide. We have over 600,000 paid members in a little over 7 months. And we have as many as 7,000 brand new paid members a day. We've got something that people want, right? And we'll talk about what the actual, membership includes here in a second. You want something that people are already buying, but you want to be able to provide it easier, faster, less expensive, or high quality, or as many of those as you can. Here at LiveGood, we make it easier, right? We make it faster. We make it less expensive, certainly, and we definitely make it higher quality. So what that results in is we have a 96% retention rate here among members and customers in our company, which is just astounding. That means for, every 100 members that come into your business, 96 of them are going to stick around long term, which is absolutely, just crazy. And thing number 6 that you need is leverage, right? And we've been talking about this throughout the entire presentation, the leverage of the assets that we use, the websites and the training and the emails and all that sort of stuff, but also the leverage of, building a business with other people. So to be able to create more while working less, you've got to have those systems and training and community in place, which, we've talked about, and you've got to have the model that, rewards you for, team growth and team building, even if you're not the one building the team, right? Thing number 7 is what I call shareholder income, or, it's called sort of like co-founder. Imagine if you were, a shareholder of a company or a co-founder of a company, and, you earned a certain percentage of that company. Now, usually that would cost you, millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, sometimes billions of dollars to be able to earn a percentage of a company, right? For example, I follow sports quite a bit. And, these sports franchises, they sell for, billions of dollars, right? But imagine if you could get a piece of, a company that was, on pace to do, like $100 million in the year. What if you could just get a piece of that just for being a member and building your business? And so what LiveGood did is they said, you know what, if you come in and you help us build and you do a really great job and you hit a certain level, which we call diamond, we are going to pay you a percentage of every single dime that comes into the company. It doesn't matter if it's a membership. It doesn't matter if it's one of the products within the membership. It doesn't matter if it's a t-shirt. It doesn't matter what it is. Anytime a single dime is, put into this company, you get a percentage of that coming back. Well, what does that turn into? Well, again, I talked about this over a little bit ago. We now have, every time you hit diamond, right, you actually open that up. That's why, we have 2 people every single week creating a 6-figure per year income. It's because they get part of this shareholder income. When you hit diamond, you get a percentage of every single dime that comes into the company. Well, what does that mean? It means people are creating walkaway incomes just by growing their business. When you hit that diamond rank, LiveGood says, you know what, you've helped us out. You've done an awesome job. We're going to give you a percentage of this company. What that percentage of the company is translating into is an instant. As soon as you hit diamond, it's an instant 6-figure a year income and growing every single month as the company profits grow. But the other thing that this creates is massive, massive, massive potential. Because of this shareholder income, we have one person who has hit. This is the guy, Tim, who went from zero. He went from homeless. He started building his business on a computer in a homeless shelter from a government phone. And in less than 6 months, he hit a $100,000 per month income. Why? Because of the shareholder income. Just incredible the things that we can do here on it. And I want you to think about this. This business costs 33 cents per day. So in order to create, wealth fast, you need something high converting and fast moving. And so it's at this point that if you don't know yet, I wanted to break something to you. We have on average about 3,500 people a day coming into LiveGood, paid members. So we have a high converting offer and a fast moving offer because we have brought in over 600,000 members in just 7 months, which is we are actually breaking records that have never been touched in this industry since the beginning of this industry. And this industry goes back 100 years. Nobody has ever done what we've done as fast as we've done it, right? So we have high converting and we definitely have fast moving, but we also have some momentum. We have as many as 7,000 brand new people coming in a single day. Those 7,000 usually happen on Thursdays. And I want to reveal to you why that happens to show you, why there's urgency and scarcity built into this business. So every minute, people are locking in and taking a free tour. Now, if you did not take a free tour, get back to the person who sent you their free tour link and take it as soon as possible. And here's why. If you're looking at this image here of the line growing beneath this person in green, what happens is when you take that free tour, your position is time stamped in. And so all week long, anybody who takes the tour after you, from the person, that same person is going to fall below you in that line. So, let's say Bob, gave you the link, you took a free tour, and now anytime Bob, anytime somebody takes a free tour with Bob for the rest of the week, they come in after you. And so what happens is everyone's time stamped, and they can either go in before you, and they could go in after you. Now, you want people to go in after you because what happens on Thursday is that the people in that straight line, they get put into that matrix that we've been talking about, right? And they get put in after you in the matrix. And what this does is it shortens the buying cycle. To give you, just some sort of, sort of geeky, nerdy marketing math, I've been studying this industry for 20 years. And here's how sales usually works. If you're bringing in, a brand new sort of cold person who's looking at your business, less than 1% of people buy right away. It takes 90 days, up to 90 days for, 15% of your buyers to buy, and then up to 18 months for the other 84 to 85% of people to buy. Now, if we're talking about building a business, in 12 months or less, a walk away business, can you wait up to 18 months for every single customer to convert? No. But what this urgency is doing is it's creating, people joining really, really quickly, and it's creating a buying cycle of less than 7 days, because every Thursday night, this is what happens. People are dropped into this matrix in the order of what they came into this line, in the order of when you came in as a free member. That's where you're going to get dropped in here. And so, you used to have to wait, 90 days to 18 months or more. Now, and it's actually that 18 months stretches out to sometimes a year and a half. Now, imagine, that stretches out, beyond that year and a half. So imagine, having to wait at least a year and a half and sometimes more for your customers to convert. It's hard to build a business that way. So instead of 1% of our customers converting right away, we are getting 30 and even up to 90% of our customers, of our free tour takers, to convert into customers in less than 7 days. That allows you the chance to get right now results. We're shortening that buying cycle from up to a year and a half to less than 70 days. And up to 90% of everybody we are inviting here, we've got people on this team who have 90% of the people who take a free tour actually within less than a week become a customer. And company-wide, 30% of everybody who takes a tour here, and we've got 600,000 members. So over 1 million people have come through this system, and 30% of them are converting right away to customers, which is absolutely just crazy. You don't see that anywhere. And that's why we're seeing these incomes grow so quickly. That's why we've gone, from basically 0 to 5,000, 6,000 brand new paychecks every single week in just a few months. So thing number 9 is, this 33 cents per day membership. It actually pays really, really big. And I've already showed you that part, right? We've got people already earning over $100,000 a month, right? We've got 2 brand new people, creating 6-figure earners every single week. We've got over 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. So the 33 cents a day is paying big, but it also creates cash flow for you just by using it. Now, I want you to think about, what we have here at LiveGood is a membership, right? I want you to think about, Costco or even Amazon if you're in a country that doesn't have Costco, but it's basically a membership, a discount membership that when you have this membership, you can go in and you can buy the products inside of that membership at a massive discount. So, for Costco, for example, it's great only if you want to buy bulk, right? If you need like 5 gallons of ketchup, you'll save like $3 on it, right? So, sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. Amazon saves you, you can keep ordering and not have to pay the shipping. So, that's useful. But it's not great, right? You're not necessarily getting the products cheaper. Sometimes you can go to the store and get them. They're just making it easier, right? Our membership makes it easier, it makes it faster, it makes it less expensive, and our products are of the highest quality. And we'll get into that here in a second. But our membership, and unlike a traditional business in this industry, we have no auto ships. And so, for example, I've been in this industry for a while, and I actually left the actual network marketing industry, about 11 years ago, because I was in a company where it cost me almost $200 a month on auto ship just to qualify to get paid. Now, I was getting a product that was decent, right? I enjoyed it, but it wasn't $200 good, and I was really only buying it so that I could potentially earn income. And I never really earned that much income in that company, even though I was spending at least $200 a month. So we have no auto ships here. It's just the $9.95 a day for the membership. There's no overpriced products. We actually save up to 80% on all of the products that we already buy. I'll talk about that in a second. There's no requirements. Again, you don't have to bring in customers. You don't have to bring in members, although you should come into a business with the mentality that you're going to build a business, right? We do have people earning without ever creating, a single membership or, partnering with anybody, right? And you can earn up to $2,047 a month in the absence of, any customers you personally brought in or, any partners. But here's the cool thing. We get to get what we want when we want it because we love it and it works. One of the members in our group, Rob, posted today that he's already placed 5 different orders because he actually wants what's inside of the membership, right? He's not ordering products because he has to meet some requirement. He's not ordering products because he has to be on auto ship. He's ordering products because they're good, because they work, because they're less expensive, because he gets them fast, delivered right to his door, because he actually wants them and loves the product. You get to create cash flow by saving just by using the membership. I'm going to get to that in a second. Again, we save 75 to 80% on stuff that we're already buying. All right, so what we have here is we've got a membership model, and the model is actually changing the industry. If you look around where people are spending their money right now, the membership model is everywhere. You can buy memberships to movies now and get discounts on the movies. You can get memberships for cleaning services so that when you actually pay for the cleaning, when you want to use the cleaning service, you're getting massive discounts, right? I've seen it for, I actually pay for it for car washes, right? So that this membership model is everywhere. It's not just, like Amazon anymore. It's not just Costco anymore. It's the membership model is taking over. I've seen it in all sorts of different industries. And why? People want more for paying less, but they also want it to be of the highest quality. So again, I mentioned this earlier in the presentation. It used to be that, you had to spend $100 or $200 a month just, so some guy could get a $20 commission on it. And then some other guy could make all the money at the top and drive around in his private jet and have a mansion. But that doesn't work for most people. What happens then is most of the industry actually fails. The membership model sets it up so that for as little as 33 cents a day, you can actually create a massive income that I've already showed you, but you actually get major savings on stuff that you actually want. And what do those savings turn into? Well, for me, when I first got started here at LiveGood, a friend of mine had recommended a product called Athletic Greens, a product called AG1. Now, if any of you are taking greens, you kind of know about them. There's another product called Organifi. But Athletic Greens, it costs anywhere from $70 to $100 per month. Our greens, which is of a higher quality, cost us $18 a month. So right immediately upon signing up for LiveGood in the $9.95 membership, I saved $81 a month. We were looking at another product called Super Beets. Super Beets is $40 a month. We have our Super Reds, which is $18 a month. And again, all of our products are super clean. All of our products are organic, natural ingredients. There's no fillers, so there's no dyes, there's no added like sugars and weird stuff. I'm a self-confessed ingredient snob. And so the very first thing I looked at when I wanted to get started at LiveGood is what is actually in the products. I wanted to know what was in the products because it wouldn't matter if I could make, the income that you could make here if I was having to, recommend something to somebody that I didn't believe in the ingredients. And these products actually replaced, I believed in them so much, they immediately replaced everything that I was taking. And so I saved, the 20 more dollars on the Super Reds. My father had actually sent us a coffee called Mud Water, and that coffee costs $40 a month. It's a mushroom coffee. We have our own mushroom coffee that's less than $18. So, I spent saved $21 or $22 there. Our multivitamin, we saved $20 a month on because we were paying $30 for the one that we were using. So all in all, the day that I got started in LiveGood, it was $140 of additional cash flow every single month from a $9.95 per month membership. And I say cash flow because I was already spending that money. It wasn't that I was going to spend this, right? I was already spending that money. So saving that $140 unlocked $140 of additional cash flow into my life. And we've got lots more products coming. We've got CBD and multivitamins and aminos and super greens and super reds and organic coffee and protein and inflammation products. We just released a collagen product, which is amazing. We just released an energy patch and a sleep patch where if you need some extra energy, you just slap the patch on and it lasts for 8 hours, or you're having trouble sleeping, you slap the patch on and you can sleep with it all night long for 8 hours. We've got D3K2 and magnesium and energy products. We've got more products to come, but around, helping you live a healthier life and actually be able to get the things that you need in a way that you can afford it. The problem with the health industry in general is, outside of it, you're not really, keeping you healthy. It's more of like a sick care industry than a healthcare industry. But when you get to the point of, wanting to have better health, the supplements that you need are super expensive. And so most times people can only afford to be on the products that they need for a month or 2 months or 3 months, and then they just can't afford it anymore. So most people can't afford to have the health that they want, even if they want it. At LiveGood, for just 33 cents a day, you're saving up to 75, sometimes 80% on stuff that you were already buying, already taking. So you can get higher quality for less cost, and you can actually get the products that you need every single month and take them long-term, because you can't have long-term health benefits when you can only be on a product for a month or 2 or 3 months and then you're tapped out. So again, we've got way more coming. I won't, talk about that. I'll let you be surprised by that. So make sure you take the free tour and you'll get all the updates of all the amazing stuff that we get, that we have access to. But imagine getting paid on every Amazon or every Costco membership in existence. Costco, I think, has 150 million members, and Amazon has like 200 million members or something like that. We are going to have 1 million members here by the end of the year at least, with the opportunity to get paid on every single one of those million members. Remember, as you hit that level of diamond in this company that I explained, you get paid a percentage of every single dime that's spent here in this company. So for example, when we just released our collagen, that increased all of the revenue that's coming into the company. Every single diamond in this company had their income grow just because we released a new product, because people wanted that collagen. They knew it was coming. And as soon as it came out, people were ordering like 10 bags of it at a time because they had been waiting so long to get that collagen. Imagine if your income could grow just because of what the company was doing, just because of the buying power of those 600,000 members. Every time they bought something, your income grows, which is, absolutely, absolutely incredible. Thing number 10 that you need is what I call the rocket fuel of any business, is momentum and timing. And if people tell, a lot of times, timing is an overplayed thing, or people will tell you that timing doesn't matter. Timing is critically important. If you haven't studied, how business sales cycles work, especially in brand new companies, what happens is, companies that are successful, like LiveGood, what's going to happen is for, 2 to 3, maybe 4 years tops, we're going to see this really big upward curve, right? We're going to grow fast. During that upward phase, it's really easy to grow a business. As you start to flatten out, the company remains profitable, but it becomes a little bit more difficult to acquire customers when millions of people are already paying for the membership. Imagine going out today in the marketplace and trying to market Amazon or trying to market Costco. It's going to be super, super difficult to find somebody who doesn't have one of those memberships, right? And so timing absolutely matters, but momentum makes things work, makes the same work easier, because with momentum, there's an excitement, there's an energy, there's a quickness to the business. And when you can get into a business that's growing by up to 7,000 brand new people a day, you are putting yourself in a position where you have massive momentum. People are hearing about it. People are excited. There's an energy. It will grow your business faster than anything that I have ever seen. And we've got, again, we average over 3,500 members a day and up to 7,000 brand new members every single day. And the bonus thing is that all of this costs just 33 cents per day. So really, we only get about 2 questions here. After somebody sees a presentation like this, number one is, does it work? This slide has to be updated because I said over 500,000 paid members. Yes, it works. We have over 600,000 paid members in 7 months, up to 7,000 paid members a day. We are averaging since February at least 2 brand new 6-figure earners every single week, over 5,000 brand new paychecks every single week. And not only does it work from the business side, right? From the product side, the membership is the products are so well priced and they work so well. The ingredients are so good that the people on average, even though we have 0 requirements to order any product ever, we just have our membership and we can use it whenever we want. Just like we can go to Costco whenever we need groceries, we can use this membership whenever we want to. The average order is 5 brand new products per person, which is absolutely insane. And that people are reordering, even though they don't have to. Most times in most companies, you come in, people are only getting the product because they have to get paid. We have no requirements to buy products, but the products are so good, they're so inexpensive, and people love them so much and they work that they're ordering 5 products at a time on average. So question number 2 is, can I do it? Well, think about back to Trisha's example, where she was on vacation, didn't have a whole lot of time. She got back from vacation, needed to, get some information out quickly. She copied an email, she pasted an email, she sent an email, she earned she got new members into her business that day. She earned income that day from copy, paste, send. Now we will show you how to get people to copy, paste, send to. That's not as difficult, as some people think. But can you use what's available to you as leverage? Can you use the tools that are available to you? And absolutely, anybody could come in and be able to spend, if you've got an hour a day and you're willing to plug into our communities. Again, we've got the assets, we've got training, we've got people here who want to help you succeed. We've got 24/7 communities that are here for you all the time. If you can come in and do simple daily activities and spend an hour or less per day on your business, if you can commit to that, you absolutely can do this. So here's a quick recap from the income potential side. Again, up to 7,000 paid members per day are coming in, and you can eventually get paid on all of them, which is super exciting. Currently averaging at least 2 brand new 6-figure earners every week. Over 5,000 brand new paychecks are created every week. Over 600,000 total members in a little over 7 months now. And again, incredible incomes of up to $100,000 a month are already happening here. So from an income side, it's basically limitless on 33 cents a day. On the membership benefits, again, there's no auto ships, right? You get to pay the membership. You get to get the products when you want to, because they work. There's no customer requirements. You can actually earn over $2,000 a month without ever bringing in a single customer or a member. Now, again, I'm not looking where you are as a team. We're not looking for you if that's what you're hoping to do. We're looking for people who want to come in, who want to contribute, who want to build, who are excited, who want to get skills, who want to actually build a new business that can set you up for literally generations. We are saving big and creating cash flow on stuff we're already buying. Remember, the day that I joined LiveGood, it saved me $140 a month just because of the savings I got inside of the membership on stuff I was already buying. And we have the highest quality products at the lowest prices, and all for just 33 cents per day. So listen, that is what we have here. If what you heard here tonight has you at least wanting to have a little bit more information, I urge you to take the free tour with whoever invited you here. Now, again, I told you it would be free to take a look. You can take a look at everything inside of the business. You can look in, you can actually see the numbers. You can see the company numbers from the inside of your back office. You can see how quickly we're growing. Don't take my word for it. Take the free tour, log in and watch this business grow. See how fast the business grows after you get in. And you'll see, some of the numbers that I was talking about. So get back to the person who invited you, take that free tour. Remember, the faster you take the free tour, the better your position is if you decide by Thursday to actually get started with us. Again, it'll be $49.95 and then $9.95 a month going forward. Or you could just be a customer here. You could say, you know what, I'm taking all these supplements. They're costing me way too much. I want to save 75 to 80%. You pay the $9.95 a month, and then you can get all of the stuff that you're already taking at a massive, massive savings. So I thank you for your time tonight. Again, get back to the person as soon as possible. If you haven't taken the free tour, take the free tour. If you have taken the free tour, log in. Look at the numbers. Watch how much we grow on a daily basis. You're going to see this business growing by at least 3,000 brand new people every single day. You're going to see what I'm saying here is absolutely true. You're going to see, people hitting incredible ranks, hitting leaderboards, get to a presentation on Thursday, but get into that back office, take the free tour, get back to the person that invited you here, and I will see you on the inside. Thanks again, and take care.